Thursday night out here in the chilly heartland in September, bringing to you Kings Club Casino. Professional baccarat for the full-time player, professional baccarat for the side hustle player. But professional, any way you look at it. We are narrowing it down. We're getting closer every day. Tonight I'm going to give a little bit of a different look, things I've been practicing, because as you know, we only were trying to get to the one win. That's all we want. We want to have one win that's equal to the session goal, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it one win and find out where that one win is hiding. The one win is hiding in plain sight, I assure you it is, and we are going to narrow it down as a team and get there. Crystal Lewis is checking in from Plainfield, Indiana, and I'm sure it's just as chilly up there tonight as it is down here. Kind of nice, like Indian summer days, huh, Crystal? Bill Lattis here, Chuck Ritter. Thank you, gentlemen. Welcome aboard. We're going to do something tonight because I'm still in pursuit of the one win, and we're getting closer to it all the time. So I'm going to play different ways each night, a different way each night, and gradually come down between all the practicing I'm doing during the day, all the simulations in the day, and then I'm going to be making a trip up to Shelbyville, or maybe a couple of 3 or 4 trips before we determine what we take as our next steps. Nice to be home, KC Steve. I bet you it is, buddy. Long, hard times on that road, 24 hours in that rig every day. Welcome. Relax, kick back. Crystal says, yeah, it's chilly up there too. I'm sure it is. Gil Rary, good evening. Again, tip of the hat to you, buddy, and thank you for the help. Trish Graves, love to have you, darling. Thank you for joining us again tonight. Always special when Trish kicks down the door and joins the team. Richard, how you doing? I'm going to give another shout out to HR Green Shark and to Cali KB. They suggested that we do chop 2 banker, chop 2 player, go both ways. And so we do go both ways, and when it hits, it's really, really hot and riotous winds. And sometimes it'll put you into 4 or 5 straight losses. So you got to be careful which way you're going to go with this thing. But I'm testing every way to try to find the answer in pursuit of simply winning one hand. I'd love to win that one hand and leave. I like to win the very first one. Tonight we're going to begin with the baseball bet, and we're going to be playing martingale only, $100 units. So any win gives you your 1 unit lead, your plus 1 unit. We'll start with the baseball bet, meaning we're going to bet $100 on the banker. This is the first bet out of the box. We're at 3,012,465. I'm having to operate the iPad with it plugged in tonight because the doggone thing went down on me. But as you can see, I know you guys know that it's right. 3,012,365. And so we are going to play the baseball bet to start with. And there's the first bet on the banker. That being a loss, we will simply double that bet and try it one more time. There's the win. So that's plus $95. I'm going to go ahead and just keep it separately on my pad. I'm going to try to win 4 sessions tonight. There's 1. And so now we're going to wait for the player to have two wins, and then we're going to go 3 deep martingale chopping. And since we just won, the first martingale bet will be $100 when we get 2 player wins up there. There it is. Let's take a look and see. So we lost on the first bet when player came back, then we won the first martingale there. Now we have 2 players that we're going to try to chop, and we're going to go 3 deep if we have to. We're going to bet the first martingale is $100 on the banker that he can chop this player streak. With that loss, 1 martingale. This is the 2 deep bet. And there it is. So that is a plus 90 because I think we won that one on the second bet. All right, so now we need another 2 player bets to chop. We've won 2 sessions. This is going just like I'd like it to go. Greetings, Michael Steinfeld. Welcome, my friend. Banker wins. We're not going to try to chop both banker and player tonight. We're doing chop player only. We're doing a 3 deep martingale only. Doing no D'Alembert. We're doing kind of mid-roller, $100, trying to win $100 units. That banker chopped back over there. Joseph Gurecki's in the house. I bet you it's chilly up there in Wisconsin tonight. I think that's the first player win. We've won 2 sessions already. I think that's 2. Let's see. Yep, there's 2. There's 2 players. So we're going to try to chop. We will go as far as 3 deep. Since we won the last session, this is a $100 bet on the banker, betting that the banker can stop this player streak. And we'll simply rebet that tie. And that's a $95 win. We have won 3 sessions now. We're going to get two player wins up there, and we're going to try to win our 4th session. And if I don't forget, I will tell you why I'm doing this. There is a reason I'm doing this. A reason I'm doing it this way. As we say, there is a method to the madness, so to speak. 48 degrees. Wow. Now that is chilly. Got 63 down here, and because it's low humidity, it feels really cold. I bet you got low humidity too, so 48 with low humidity is going to feel big time cold. Banker breaks that up. We've won 3 sessions. Playing mid-roller, chopping the player after 2 wins, and going 3 deep on the martingales to try to get the money. Banker's winning them now. There's 1 player win. And 2. Let's take a look and verify. There we go. 2 player wins. $100, trying to win the 4th session now, that the banker can chop this player streak. There it is. So those 4 wins are 95, 95, 90, and 95. So that's 15, and 10 is 25, so that is $375 that we won tonight. $375. We started with 312, 420, 465, and now we're at 312, 835. Winning $375. Okay, so here's what my numbers have been telling me. We all know that the player can streak all day long, the banker can streak all day long. They can, but by and large, just like you're seeing here, we had a 4 streak banker wins that right there, which didn't mean anything to us because we're playing chop the player anyway. We're not playing streak the banker. We're not playing chop the banker. We're only playing chop the player. If you look here, you see 1 player, and now we try to chop the player there. We lost the first bet. We won the second. If we go all the way deep, and this is some of the things I'm discovering as we try this martingale, even if the 4th player hits here, we've got 1 more bet. So for us to lose any bets, there has to be a quint. There has to be a 5-player run to beat us. The 5-player runs do happen, but they don't happen over and over and over again. So we're going to play, for right now, we're playing this chop the player after 2 wins with a banker bet. Banker has a slight edge, and that the banker is going to take 3 chances at it. Going to try to chop it after the 2, after the 3, after the 4. The only way we lose is when there are 5 players that show up here. So any 2, 3, or 4 players is a win for us. Since it's martingale, even winning on the 4th one, it's not a D'Alembert, even winning on the 4th one gives us our session profit for that 1 particular sequence, which is happened there, happened there, and then happened there. That's the 4 sessions. All these singles don't mean anything. All that banker streak means nothing. And I always like counting them up and seeing, okay, what was the balance? So let's look at just for the sake of counting it up. We got 5, 6, 7 bankers, 9, 11, 12 bankers is what we had. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 players. Huh, who knew? 12 bankers and 12 players after 24 hands. That's what we had. And so we chose selectively the hands we were going to play, and we played 5 hands. We won 4 of them. Of those hands, only one time did we take the second martingale, but it doesn't matter if you take the second and the third. It doesn't matter. It only matters that you win. Because whenever you win a martingale bet, that means you got your session profit, because we play session profit on every bet. This was mid-roller, $100 tonight, $375 wins, nice and easy. Hey guys, stay warm tonight. Enjoy everything that you have going to you. We as a kingdom are coming together to show exactly how we're going to make this money, and then we're going to determine our game plan. But I'm working at narrowing it down to where I feel like we're at 100% wins, because I don't want any losses. And we're going to be testing it out as we go. I will continue to work them during the daytime and later at night. And Chuck Ritter and others, Soup Campbell, others of you guys out there are going to be working them as well. Gil Rary works them as well. And anything that you can come up with and you can see. But to lose the player chop 2, 3, 4, it takes a quint. It takes a 5-run player. And if we did lose 5, we would be down 3 martingales. I would wait for the next pair and I'd try it again. Are we going to get 6 losses in a row, martingale against the player? It certainly is possible, but the player has to put up back-to-back quintuplet or more streaks. Okay, so the odds are against it, but it could happen. It might not happen when we're at the table. I want us to be at the table a short amount of time. I want us to get our money and get out. So, thank you to all of you. Hang loose tonight. Stay warm. Johnny Mac, you jumped in. Game on, brother. Welcome. Nice to have you. So, Johnny Mac, this was a chop 2 players going 1, 2, 3 bets deep, martingale. Won it nice and easy, 4 straight sessions. Try it yourself, Johnny Mac. You'll see how it works. You'll be a believer, I promise you. Okay, to all of you in the kingdom, love you all. Hit a like for me on the way out if you don't mind. And I will be back with you tomorrow night. Good night, guys.